Hey, what's going on, everybody? Hope we're doing great today. Happy Tuesday. We got 15 matchups on this MLB slate today, guys. Be sure to hit that subscribe button. Working our way to 20.3K subs, so keep up the good work there. And check out all my betting links in the description below. Really great promos, especially with DraftKings Bet 5. Get 150 in bonus bets, so go ahead and take advantage of that. They also have great boosts every day as well. And yeah, we'll hop in it. Big slate today, starting with the Texas Rangers versus the Detroit Tigers. Rangers opening up as road favorites at -125. Detroit plus 110 with the over-under at 8. The Rangers coming into this matchup 9-8. Detroit 9-7. Pitching for the Rangers is John Gray with an ERA of 3.65. Pitching for Detroit is Casey Mize with an ERA of 4.82. Gray, his last start, he pitched 5 innings, gave up 1 run, had 9 strikeouts. Mize, his last start, he pitched 5 innings, gave up 2 runs, had 2 strikeouts. The Rangers shutting out Detroit yesterday, 1-0. Nice game for the Rangers. Really didn't do anything offensively, but able to get the shutout there. Detroit, yeah, they're just 3-6 in their last 9, 2-5 at home where they've had their struggles. And I don't know, not in love with what I saw from Detroit yesterday. Couldn't get anything going. Gray's been good on the mound the last 2 games here. I think I'm gonna lean with the Rangers on the road in this one. Next matchup, we got the Minnesota Twins versus the Baltimore Orioles. Baltimore opening up as home favorites at -170. The Twins plus 140 with the over-under at 8.5. Twins coming into this matchup 6-9. The Orioles 10-6. Pitching for the Twins is Chris Paddock with an ERA of 4.15. Pitching for Baltimore is Grayson Rodriguez with an ERA of 2.50. Paddock, his last start, he pitched 4 innings, gave up 2 runs, had 5 strikeouts. Rodriguez, his last start, he pitched 5 innings, gave up 2 runs, had 5 strikeouts. Minnesota on a 2-game losing streak, coming off a Baltimore loss. Baltimore, yeah, they've looked good these last 2 games here against Minnesota, and they're coming off a Milwaukee win as well. Minnesota 0-5 against Baltimore, 2-4 on the road against Baltimore. They've had their struggles against Baltimore. And Rodriguez, you're looking at a pretty even matchup with Paddock and Rodriguez here. And I like the way the Orioles are playing right now. And I think I'm going to take Baltimore at home. Next matchup, we got the Colorado Rockies versus the Philadelphia Phillies. Phillies opening up as home favorites at -250. The Rockies plus 210 with the over-under at 8. Rockies coming into this matchup 4-13. The Phillies 9-8. Pitching for the Rockies is Austin Gomber with an ERA of 4.91. Pitching for the Phillies is Ranger Suarez with an ERA of 2.65. Gomber, his last start, he pitched 6 innings, gave up 2 runs, had 4 strikeouts. Suarez, his last start, he pitched 6 innings, gave up 0 runs, had 8 strikeouts. Colorado on a 3-game losing streak, coming off a Phillies loss. Nice, close win for the Phillies yesterday, 2-1. A very defensive game yesterday. The Rockies are just 1-8 on the road against the Phillies, 1-6 against the Phillies. So really haven't been good head-to-head there. The unders hit in Phillies 7 of their last 8 against Colorado, so maybe the under could be a play today. And Ranger Suarez coming off a 0-run game. I think I'm going to roll with the Phillies at home. Next matchup, we got the San Francisco Giants versus the Miami Marlins. Giants opening up as road favorites at -145. The Marlins plus 120 with the over-under at 8.5. Giants coming into this matchup 7-10. The Marlins 3-14. Pitching for the Giants is Jordan Hicks with an ERA of 1.0. Pitching for the Marlins is Ryan Weathers with an ERA of 2.57. Hicks, his last start, he pitched 6 innings, gave up 1 run, had 2 strikeouts. Weathers, his last start, he pitched 5 innings, gave up 0 runs, had 1 strikeout. The Giants beating Miami in a close one yesterday, 4-3. They are 4-1 against Miami. The unders hit in Miami, 7 of their last 8 against San Francisco, so maybe the under could be a play today. Yeah, it was a close game yesterday. I still think Miami is a good dog today, and I think I'll take a shot with the Marlins plus 1.5 at home. Next matchup, we got the Los Angeles Angels versus the Tampa Bay Rays. Rays opening up as home favorites at minus 160. The Angels plus 130 with the over-under at 8. Angels coming into this matchup 8-8. The Rays 9-8. Pitching for the Angels is Jose Soriano with an ERA of 6.30. Pitching for the Rays is Aaron Savale with an ERA of 2.12. Soriano, his last start, he pitched 4 innings, gave up 4 runs, had 6 strikeouts. Savale, his last start, he pitched 5 innings, gave up 2 runs, had 4 strikeouts. Angels beating the Rays yesterday 7-3. Nice win for LA. They are 6-2 on the road, and they're oversitting 4 of their last 5 on the road against Tampa Bay, so maybe the over could be a play today. Savale has been very good on the mound for Tampa Bay here. Soriano, gave up 4 runs in his last game, and I don't know. I think Angels are a decent dog today. Not really in love with Tampa Bay. I think I'll take a shot with the Angels plus 1.5 on the road. Next matchup, we got the New York Yankees versus the Toronto Blue Jays. Both teams in a pick'em scenario at minus 110 with the over-under at 8.5. Yankees coming into this matchup 12-5. Toronto 9-8. Pitching for the Yankees is Carlos Rodon with an ERA of 1.72. Pitching for Toronto is Yusei Kikuchi with an ERA of 2.30. Rodon, his last start, he pitched 6 innings, gave up 0 runs, had 6 strikeouts. Kikuchi, his last start, he pitched 6 innings, gave up 1 run, had 9 strikeouts. The Yankees on a 2-game losing streak, losing to Toronto yesterday 3-1. Toronto on a little 3-game winning streak right now. The Yankees, the unders hit in 6 of their last 6 games on the road against Toronto, so maybe the under could be a play today. You're looking at about a pick'em scenario. I'm sure you'll see different lines on different sites here. Pretty even pitching matchup. Both pitchers really, coming off some good starts on the mound, haven't given up many runs. I think I'm going to take a shot. I don't know. This one really is tough for me because Toronto is playing well right now these last few games. They did struggle in the Yankees' last series. They were only able to win one out of the 3 games. I think the Yankees bounce back today with Rodon on the mound. I'll take Yankees on the road in a tight one. Next matchup, we got the Cleveland Guardians versus the Boston Red Sox. We're looking at Boston might be slight home favorites at minus 110. Cleveland plus 100 with the over-under at 8.5. Cleveland coming into this matchup 11-5. Boston 9-8. Pitching for the Guardians is Tanner Beebe with an ERA of 5.93. Pitching for Boston is Garrett Whitlock with an ERA of 1.26. Beebe, his last start, he pitched 4 innings, gave up 5 runs, had 2 strikeouts. Whitlock, his last start, he pitched 5 innings, gave up 1 run, had 4 strikeouts. Cleveland on a 2-game winning streak, coming off a Boston win. Boston getting shut out yesterday 6-0. Cleveland is 5-0 on the road where they've played well. The unders hit in 4 of their last 6 on the road against Boston, so maybe the under could be a play. Whitlock's been good on the mound for Boston here, BB. Coming off a rough start, but them being slight underdogs on the road, shutting Boston out yesterday. I'll take a shot with the Guardians money line plus 1.5 on the road today. Next matchup, we got the Pittsburgh Pirates versus the New York Mets. Mets opening up as home favorites at minus 120. The Pirates plus 110 with the over-under at 8. The Pirates coming into this matchup 11-6. The Mets 8-8. Pitching for the Pirates is Jared Jones with an ERA of 4.0. Pitching for the Mets is Jose Quintana with an ERA of 3.45. Jones, his last start, he pitched 6 innings, gave up 3 runs, had 8 strikeouts. Quintana, his last start, he pitched 5 innings, gave up 3 runs, had 4 strikeouts. Pittsburgh, coming off a Mets loss yesterday, 6-3. Tough game for them right there. You know, they have their struggles against the Mets. They're 3-10 against the Mets, 1-7 on the road against the Mets. So I have not been good against New York here. The Mets playing well at home. Yeah, I'm liking the Mets here. Pretty even pitching matchup. Both pitchers giving up about 2 to 3 runs here. But yeah, I like the success with the Mets at home, and I think I'm going to roll with New York in this one. All right, next matchup, we got the Kansas City Royals versus the Chicago White Sox. Royals opening up as road favorites at minus 190. The White Sox plus 150 with the over-under at 7.5. Royals coming into this matchup 11-6. The White Sox 2-14. Pitching for the Royals is Brady Singer with an ERA of 0.98. Pitching for the White Sox, currently don't have anybody listed. So we'll see who ends up pitching for the White Sox today when that info does get released. Singer, he's been great on the mound this season. Only given up 2 runs in his 3 starts, or his last 3 starts here. The Royals coming off a shutout win yesterday against the White Sox, 2-0. Yeah, the struggles really continue for the White Sox. 1-9 in their last 10. Kansas City 7-0 against the White Sox, so they've been dominant against Chicago. The under's hit an 8 of their last 9 on the road against the White Sox. Maybe the under could be a play, but yeah, Singer been great on the mound. Really still no confidence with the White Sox, and we'll take the Royals on the road. Next matchup, we got the San Diego Padres versus the Milwaukee Brewers. Padres opening up as road favorites at minus 130. The Brewers plus 115 with the over-under at 8.5. Padres coming into this matchup 10-9. The Brewers 10-5. Pitching for the Padres is Dylan Cease with an ERA of 2.16. Pitching for the Brewers is Wade Miley with an ERA of 2.25. Cease, his last start, he pitched 6 innings, gave up 0 runs, had 7 strikeouts. Miley, his last start, he pitched 4 innings, gave up 1 run, had 0 strikeouts. Both pitchers coming off some good starts on the mound here. The Padres beating the Brewers yesterday 7-3. Nice win for the Padres. You know, they are just 1-4 against the Brewers here. The overs hit in each of their last 5 games on the road against Milwaukee, so maybe the overs will play today. And I don't know. I'm liking the Brewers though as dogs. Miley's only given up 2 runs in his last 3 starts here. Should be a nice pitching battle. I think there's good value with the Brewers at home, and I'll take a shot Milwaukee plus 1.5. Next matchup, we got the Atlanta Braves versus the Houston Astros. We're looking at Braves are slight road favorites at minus 110. Houston plus 100 with the over-under at 9.5. Braves coming into this matchup 10-5. Houston 6-12. Pitching for the Braves is Reynaldo Lopez with an ERA of 0.75. Pitching for the Astros is Hunter Brown with an ERA of 16.43. Lopez, his last start, he pitched 6 innings, gave up 0 runs, had 6 strikeouts. Brown, his last start, he pitched half of an inning, gave up 9 runs, had 0 strikeouts, gave up 5 runs in his game prior. I mean, he's been very bad on the mound these last 2 games here. Atlanta beating Houston 6-1 yesterday. Nice win for them. And yeah, Atlanta looked good yesterday. The overs hit in 12 of their last 18 on the road. So maybe the over could be a good play today. I just don't trust Houston. I do not love Brown on the mound. He's given up a lot of runs. It's going to be tough when you're facing a team like Atlanta. So, yeah, I think I'm going to take the Braves on the road. Next matchup, we got the Chicago Cubs versus the Arizona Diamondbacks. Arizona opening up as home favorites at -130. The Cubs +115 with the over-under at 10. Cubs coming into this matchup 10-6. Arizona 8-9. Pitching for the Cubs is Kyle Hendricks with an ERA of 12.08. Pitching for Arizona is Tommy Henry with an ERA of 5.79. Hendricks, his last start, he pitched 5 innings, gave up 7 runs, had 2 strikeouts. Henry, his last start, he pitched 5 innings, gave up 2 runs, had 6 strikeouts. Hendricks has not been good on the mound. He's given up 7, 5, and 5 runs. That is absolutely brutal. Cubs are coming off of Arizona win yesterday, 3-2. They're on a 3-game winning streak here. But, man, Hendricks has just been so bad. Too many runs he gives up. I do not love that. Yeah, I think I got to take Arizona here. Henry's been decent these last 2 games, but Hendricks hasn't really shown any sign of stopping these last 3 games. It's been very bad, especially with that 12.8 ERA. I think I got to take Arizona at home in this one. Next matchup, we got the Cincinnati Reds versus the Seattle Mariners. Seattle opening up as home favorites at -130. The Reds +115 with the over-under at 7.5. The Reds coming into this matchup 9-7. Seattle 7-10. Pitching for the Reds is Hunter Green with an ERA of 4.86. Pitching for the Mariners is Logan Gilbert with an ERA of 2.66. Green, his last start, he pitched 6 innings, gave up 6 runs, had 9 strikeouts. Gilbert, his last start, he pitched 7 innings, gave up 1 run, had 8 strikeouts. The Reds got beat pretty bad yesterday, 9-3. Not a good game for the Reds. They are 1-8 on the road against Seattle, 4-14 against Seattle. They have not been good against the Mariners here. And Green coming off that 6-run game against the Brewers. Gilbert been pretty decent on the mound in his couple starts this season. Yeah, didn't love what I saw from the Reds yesterday, and I think I'm going to take the Mariners at home in this one. Next matchup, we got the St. Louis Cardinals versus the Oakland Athletics. Cardinals opening up as road favorites at -150. Oakland +125 with the over-under at 8. Cardinals coming into this matchup 8-9. Oakland 7-10. Pitching for the Cardinals is Lance Lynn with an ERA of 2.63. Pitching for Oakland is J.P. Sears with an ERA of 5.17. Lynn, his last start, he pitched 5 innings, gave up 0 runs, had 6 strikeouts. Sears, his last start, he pitched 6 innings, gave up 0 runs, had 5 strikeouts. St. Louis coming off an Oakland win. Nice win for St. Louis yesterday. Like I said, Oakland, hard to trust them when they were the favorite. Just couldn't do it. The overs hit in 6 of their last 9 on the road against Oakland. Maybe the over could be a play today. Wasn't much action yesterday, but maybe we get some more life today. I like the Cardinals here. Sears coming off a good game, but he gave up 4 and 5 runs in his last prior 2 starts here. I think I'll take the Cardinals on the road. And last matchup, we got the Washington Nationals versus the Los Angeles Dodgers. Dodgers opening up as home favorites at -250. The Nationals +200 with the over-under at 9. Nationals coming into this matchup 7-9. The Dodgers 11-8. Pitching for the Nationals is Patrick Corbin with an ERA of 8.44. Pitching for the Dodgers is Ryan Yarbrough with an ERA of 3.07. Corbin, his last start, he pitched 5 innings, gave up 7 runs, had 2 strikeouts. Yarbrough, his last start, he pitching for the first time this season, but he gave up 9 runs in his last start last season. Washington, big win against the Dodgers yesterday, 6-4. Yeah, if Corbin wasn't on the mound, I'd probably lean into the Nationals, but Corbin has been that bad. He's given up 7, 4, and 4 runs. You really can't afford to do that against the Dodgers here. And, I like the Dodgers to bounce back at home today. That's going to be it for the video. Good luck with your picks and parlays on Tuesday. Hope you guys all cash out, and I'll see you guys Wednesday. Have a good one.